let's start with my first awakening. My first awakening was 10 years ago. It hit me like a brick fucking wall. It was so insane. I had so many suppressed emotions that I'm still getting over, by the way. So one of them is the inability to speak. So this one's kind of fucked up one. I know that part of my purpose in life, part of this life's contract is to speak about my emotions so that I can help other people with their emotions. And it revolves a lot around awakening to enlightenment, emotional intelligence. The camera's kind of off and it's bugging me right now. Emotional intelligence. It's all connected to your intuition, to your contact with the spirit world. We're kind of at a crossroads right now of, are we going to evolve or are we going to stay put? And this, you can see this as a reflection in your own life. You're kind of evolving in your own little ways. But that's a ripple effect from the big picture. And that big picture is all of us as a collective, as a humankind, as a society, international society. This isn't just like, because whatever's happening in one part of the world is happening in another part of the world. Like it's all, again, it's all connected. It's all connected. And one of the ways that we can evolve, one of the ways that we can communicate with spirit is by having emotional intelligence. And you start getting emotional intelligence by one, being aware of your emotions and processing them. So my awakening, the big one that sent me into the dark night of the soul, which has actually been the dark decade of the soul, so yeah, 10 years ago. So let's talk about 10 years ago. 10 years ago. It was insane. I hit the darkest point of my entire life. And if it wasn't for spirit showing me certain things, maybe enabling my abilities, maybe I had to go through this to enable my spiritual abilities. I don't really know. I know it all happened for a reason, because looking back, I'm like, I understand. I don't know the full details, but I get it. So 10 years ago, still haven't told you guys the story. This was fun. Fantastic. I needed to change. I had so many suppressed emotions. I had so much trauma coming up, like just bubbling up to the surface like a volcano. And I needed to go away, be by myself, literally run away. And it wasn't so much to run away from my emotions, it was to run away from the people I loved so that I could process my emotions. Very sensitive soul, a very sensitive soul. And I am an empath, so I do feel other people's emotions. And one of the reasons why it's so hard for me to open up, which is kind of like a big thing across the empaths, I guess, is because when I open up to someone about me hurting, I feel them hurting for me, which only ends up hurting me more. So it's fucked up, but it's a lot easier for me to just sit in my own space and process my emotions. I feel like as kids, we are just too, I want to say programmed, because literally that's what it is. And I know you're going to start thinking like, oh, sci-fi, Matrix, spirit, conspiracy, bullcrap, whatever. We are programmed. We are literally, when you are of a certain age, your brain is learning how things are. So it's sending itself, I'm not a neuroscientist, so like I don't know the details, but the way I see it is your brain is being taught and trained at a young age, and that's what programming is. It's that training mode. And if you train something incorrectly, that's going to affect them later on, and it sets up a ripple effect to everything else that part trains. I call upon my spirit guides, I call upon my team of light and love, peace and unity, peace in, okay, peace in unity. Once we are all united, is the only way we can live peace. Great start, guys, great start. So, I'm laughing because this is one of those things. Probably gonna get super emotional. That's actually why we're here today. We're gonna talk about our emotions. Emotions are... We're gonna take our time. Get like cool and casual, you know. I hope the sound is good. Although I'm probably kind of mumbling, so that doesn't help it. No. Okay. I can't do it. Okay. Well, first things first that we're going to talk about, what's this? Olive branch. Okay, so this card is, so right now the world is kind of in this weird, awkward place. We see the truth, we're understanding, but we're not quite sure what to even do about it. It's bugging me. Like where to even go with it. And one thing that I talk to Spirit a lot about is, why are things the way they are? Yes, I talk to Spirit. Okay, let's just start there. So I've awakened about twice now. I remember as a kid I was awakened, like I was just very much, I knew things, I saw things differently. I had access to information, I had no idea where it came from. And of course, if you're in the spiritual world, you kind of, you get it. Don't even know where to start really.